You can choose to be comfortable all day, but you're going to get depressed. You have to take that leap of faith and go after your goals, because no one is going to just build your dream life for you. We need to start getting comfortable being uncomfortable in order to achieve the things we have been dreaming about. Nothing good happens when we just repeat the same routine every single day. We need change in our lives to truly grow. The longer we sit here protected by this shield of comfort we have made for ourselves, the longer we remain stagnant. If you're sitting here questioning why life is not moving the way you want it to move and why you feel like you're not getting anywhere with your goals, it's because you're too busy being coddled by your own brain. But the funniest thing is, guess what? You are going to be uncomfortable either way. Would you rather have that uncomfortable feeling going after your goals and dreams, or would you rather have that uncomfortable feeling in a situation you absolutely hate? Look, I'm not saying seeking comfort is a bad thing. That's how humans have survived for millions of years. That's why you and I are here today. Our ancestors have run from danger and sought comfort when necessary. But that is not the type of comfort or discomfort I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the brain's desire to avoid discomfort and how that truly stops us from living and growing. By saying this, I don't mean choose discomfort in the way you're staying in an emotionally abusive friendship or relationship just because you want to learn lessons. That is not the type of discomfort you should be seeking. The type of discomfort you should be seeking is something that challenges you to leave your unhealthy habits behind and start something and do something genuinely for yourself. The most successful people I have seen or I know are always out of their comfort zone. They're always doing things that are scary, trying new things, going to new places. That ability to step outside the constraints of what your body wants versus what your mind wants is exactly what's going to get you up there with them. The more comfortable you allow yourself to be, you let yourself just stay in that version of yourself that you're clearly not happy with. Because guess what? When you have this creative side of you, or you have a part of yourself that you've been pushing down, the voices only get louder. I really like this quote, it's out on my Pinterest. The calling only gets louder until you answer it. Over time, this calling is going to be so loud, calling you to do whatever you're not doing, that it's going to feel uncomfortable. Even if you let yourself sit in that comfort for so long, that discomfort will eventually come back. If you remain stagnant, choosing not to take those challenges and hurdles because you're so comfortable, you're never gonna meet your potential. You have to take that leap of faith and go after your goals, because no one is gonna just build your dream life for you. Remember that you have to do these uncomfortable things. For example, speaking in a big room, facing your social anxiety, posting on social media, etc. You have to do these things in order to build resilience. Resilience essentially grows from discomfort. It grows from being put in tough situations. Your ability to bounce back needs to be sharpened. If it's neglected, when bigger things come at you later in life, you're not going to have the willpower and strength to just get back up. You can choose to be comfortable all day, but you're going to get depressed. Our human brain needs challenges. It needs discomfort in order to truly appreciate happiness. This might be a hot take, but I truly do think that some level of challenges and discomfort you need to endure in order to actually realize how good the good things are in life. Every time I challenge myself and do things that I normally don't want to do, like for example going to the gym, I always put that off and I procrastinate. But when I actually go and get that workout done and come back home, I feel so good within myself. As if my body is saying one thing and I'm choosing to listen to my body over my mind, I'm always never going to go to the gym. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Since I have gone and done the thing that my body was unwilling to do, I've just strengthened the relationship that I have with my mind and showed my body that my mind is the boss and not vice versa. This is why I like to differentiate between the brain and the mind. A bit of a philosophical topic. The brain is technically part of our body. I feel like the mind is our subconscious. It's our conscious mind. What makes us us, basically. And that is the strongest thing that you can have trust within, because while your brain might seek to keep you in that safe space in order to protect you from things that it views as threats, our mind is the only thing that's able to supersede our brain and allow us to actually grow and do things that we normally wouldn't do. Okay, this leads me to the solution. The solution is not just a one-step answer. It's not a one-word answer. It is something that's going to take time, and you're going to have to show patience and determination in order to get there. because it's not going to be jumping the gun going from 0 to 100. Let's say you want to wake up early. You're not just going to start waking up at 6 a.m. when you've been waking up at 10 a.m. every day. You don't have to push yourself to the deep end of discomfort immediately. It can still be gradual, because even waking up at 8 when you normally wake up at 10 is still going to put you in a little bit of discomfort, but it's not going to feel impossible to the point where you can't even get yourself to get out of bed. When you set smaller goals and you start achieving them, you start trusting yourself more, and the key thing is building a trust within yourself. The more you build that trust, the more you're able to take yourself and put yourself in these situations, because you trust your mind, you trust that you're not putting yourself in such a vulnerable situation like you think you are. And when you do it, it brings that dopamine rush in, encouraging you to do it again. I want you guys to also realize the power of our mind. Our mind is just so powerful, to the point where we actually don't know the difference between something that has happened in real life and something that we have strongly visualized for ourselves. When you create a powerful enough visualization of you actually achieving your goals and doing that uncomfortable thing, and you visualize the end goal, you are able to do it because you are training your mind to think it's actually a realistic thing that you can achieve. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all 200 of you guys, and I'm so happy when someone new joins our little family, and it makes me happy that you guys want to keep hearing more from me. Anyways, that's it from me. Make sure to subscribe and like this video if you like seeing this type of content, and yes, see you guys next time. Bye.